Would you like to learn the ultimate way to market your health coaching business? If you're a health coach trying to grow your business, then forget about the number of followers on social media or on YouTube. It's not about visibility, it's about strategy. Most coaches are stuck chasing the algorithm or trying to chase viral trends. They're posting generic tips and wondering why no one is hiring them. In this episode, you're going to learn a shift that the more strategic your content, the less you need to sell. You're also going to learn how sharing your best advice can make you more money, not less. In this episode, I'm going to show you how you can use YouTube to position yourself as the trusted health coach. You'll be able to teach in a way that builds trust and authority, and you'll attract clients that already believe in your process before you even have a conversation with them. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to market your health coaching business in a way that actually works. Let's dive right in. Let's discuss a couple of myths. Myth number one, you have to be super active on social media in order to market your health coaching business. So whether that means posting tons of photos on Instagram or lots of shorts on YouTube or TikTok or just being regular on Facebook or LinkedIn, what if I told you that you didn't have to do any of those things? Now, if you're currently doing something along those lines and you're getting results from one of them, keep doing that one thing. But if you're not getting significant results from any of it, the truth is, you don't have to do any of that. Myth number two, marketing health coaching means holding back the advice people will pay you for. If we're to go back in time, maybe 30 years, that would be true then. You could give a little bit of advice and then people would hire you for the rest. Maybe you had 10 steps. So you could give them steps 1, 2, and 3 and then say, hey, if you want steps 4 through 10, you can hire me or you can buy my course. That hasn't worked for a very, very long time. In fact, what works now is you give away all 10 steps. The more you give them for free, the more they trust you, the more they value your process, or the more that they value your philosophy, the way that you do things or look at things. Now, in their mind, they're thinking, wow, they just gave me all of this for free. Imagine what their program will be like. Now, even if the content you give away for free matches the content in your course or your program, like it's the exact same training, that is actually still okay. When they get content for free, they know its value, they recognize it, but they typically don't act on it. They don't implement it. When they're ready to implement it, they then come to you and they hire you. They purchase your program or they hire you for coaching. When they've made that investment in themselves, they're more likely to act on it and to actually implement it. Plus, when it's in your program, it is going to be packaged differently. There's going to be more accountability. There's going to be assignments. So even though the content or the training might be the same, it'll be more systematized to help them get results from it. There is no secret that you have that is too good to not give away for free. I have something really exciting to share with you that will hopefully change your perspective on what type of content you should create. If you've explored the advertising world at all, you might have learned about buyer intent, where these people are searching for information, but these people are ready to buy. You can tell by their searches that they're ready to buy, and you need to focus on buyer intent, not just information seekers. Well, as a health coach, what you're selling is information. You're coaching people, right? You're using your expertise, your experiences, and your knowledge. That's what they're buying. And so people that are searching for information in an advertising space, yeah, you want to find people with buying intent. But when you're looking for coaching clients, people that are searching for information about their health, that is gold. Now, there are millions and millions of questions that people are asking on Google, on YouTube, on ChatGPT about their health. What specifically do you help people with? Do you help people on their weight loss journey? Do you help people with nutrition? Do you help people with fitness? So among all these millions of questions, you can really narrow it down and hone in on the exact people that you like to help. So your target audience, the people that you love working with, they're typing in very specific questions. And if you can do research to find these exact questions, you just need to make content that addresses those questions. So your ideal audience will now find you and they'll see you as the expert. And because in these videos on YouTube, you're not selling anything, they don't feel like they're being sold to, but there's this relationship of trust that's built. The reason that we start with YouTube is because YouTube has the best, by far and away, the best content search engine on the planet. Now, Google is a big search engine, but when you're searching for content, Google owns YouTube, and so content or information or training or how-tos, it's going to recommend YouTube videos anyway. Also, when people are doing a search on ChatGPT, YouTube is the #1 content platform that it's sourcing. So yes, just by making one YouTube video, you'll show up at the top of YouTube search, at the top of Google search, and you'll show up in the results on ChatGPT. Let's contrast that with social media in general. And let's just pick one. Let's pick Instagram. I've seen a lot of people with very consistent Instagram campaigns where they've got all these beautiful imagery and all these quotes, and they post it consistently. And so if you look at their Instagram feed, it looks really good. It looks professional. It puts that health coach into the light of this person knows what they're doing. But let me ask you this. Who sees those Instagram posts? People that are following that health coach. And that is not marketing. Marketing is getting your content in front of people who've never heard of you before. But if your content is being seen by people who already follow you, then you're nurturing. Nurturing is important. But think about that in terms of Instagram. Is that really what's going to help people become a client? They already know who you are. They found you somehow, and now you're just posting these inspirational quotes on Instagram, or they're seeing these amazing photos. When you look at it through that lens of, is this nurturing or is this marketing, it might cause you to change your approach. So the strategy that I'm teaching, it's called the LEAF strategy. I'm going to go into more detail here, but I'll link to another video up here about my LEAF strategy. This is more than just marketing. It's more than just advertising. Typically, you'll create a promo video. And when I say typically, most marketers, they'll make this promo video and then they'll pay for advertising to get people to watch that promo video. That's what the majority of health coaches are doing with their advertising, and it is so inefficient. It's very ineffective. Now, it's not all bad. When you do paid ads like that, you will generate some leads. They're low quality leads, but you'll generate clients that way. The biggest plus is you can really fine tune your funnel. So you're going to fine tune your landing pages. You can do split testing on different offers, different messaging, different videos, different price points. But the huge disadvantage, and the reason that the quality of the leads is so low, is you're interrupting people. You're pushing ads in front of people when they're not looking for it. So contrast that with what we've been talking about. People go to Google, YouTube, or ChatGPT and they're typing in a specific question about their health. They find your video and it answers their question. You're giving them a ton of value. You're not selling anything. It works so good at building a relationship. So then when they go to your website, they watch the promo video, they don't feel like they're being sold to then. They're interested. They want to know what you offer. They want to work with you and they want to learn what that looks like. Not only will this help you stand out among all other health coaches, you'll actually be able to dominate your niche. So whatever your subject is, like what do you help people with? What is your niche? Who are these people? What is the transformation you cause for them? Anytime somebody goes online and does a search in that niche, they find you. So I know you might be tempted to create inspirational content, or you might be tempted to create trending topics, or create a video that goes viral. That might result in more views on your videos, but it will also result in less leads or even no leads at all. But if you focus on the type of content that people are searching for, your target audience, and you answer their questions, you can have a video that gets 10 views and generates a high quality lead. My hope is that so far your eyes have been opened that there is a better way to market yourself as a health coach. If you want to embrace this, if you really want to start implementing this and have people find you that are searching for your help and for your expertise, I've created another episode. It's called Why Your Marketing Isn't Working. That would be the next step that you should take. So go watch that video now, Why Your Marketing Isn't Working. I'll see you there.